It's Sunday, March 5th, 2023. Time for another fireside chat with Dizzy. No puppy dog. Oh, there she is. Hi, Fuzzy. She wasn't in the living room, on my chair sleeping. And she has such a rough life. Most dogs. Oh, what did you find? Yes, she has come up with a slipper. I don't remember if that's something that somebody gave me or if I bought it or what, but it is a fuzzy dog slipper. I don't know where the other one is. I guess she thinks it's a stuffy for her to play with. Like I said, she is a funny dog. Don't know that this is going to be an overly long chat. I'm tired. I'm wanting to get to bed soon. And I've been getting a lot done, which is probably why I'm tired. Oh, she's dropped a slipper. Yes, you can come up on my lap. But let's see. Start with. Oh, there she comes. Start with firewood. I went over to my daughter's house on Monday, and I got the rest of the wood that I could get with my chainsaw. Some of what I was starting to work on, the wood was just no good. It was been down for too long, and you cut it, you try to pick it up, and it just falls apart. So that was a pretty good indication that it was no good. Farther down in the tree, it seemed to be. I was also having trouble cutting some of the wood, so it was just wearing me out. I got maybe a third of a truckload, and I said, forget it. My daughter's father-in-law is supposed to go over one day with a bigger gas-powered chainsaw, cut up what I couldn't, and they've got the big splitter over there. Split the stuff so that it's small enough for me to pick up. It doesn't have to be small enough for me to burn, just so long that I can get it and get it home. Right now I have roughly a cord that's dry and seasoned that I can use. I definitely need that much, and probably more than that to get me through the rest of the winter. But I'm not hurting for wood right now. I've got a fire going. It's supposed to get down around freezing, if not lower tonight, so we'll see. See, maple syrup. I did get a little bit more sap this week. Last night it got down into the mid-20s, and when I checked the buckets at church, the one did have sap in it, and I was like, oh wow, I might get some sap from it. So I went tonight to collect it, and the bucket had fallen out. The spile had come out of the hole, so the sap that was in there was spilled. I did put it back in place, and I did have a piece of baling twine with me, and that has now been tied. Like I said in one tape, I do not know what it is about the Norway maples, but I have a terrible time keeping the spiles in those. If I do Norway maples when I move, I may have to look into a different type of spile and see if it'll work better than the plastic ones. Or if anybody else has any ideas, please let me know. This is a pain. But I have gotten just over 8 gallons of sap. And you need roughly 40 gallons to get a gallon of maple syrup, so that doesn't even really give me a quart. But I will be working on getting it processed the rest of the way. This week it looks like there may be some days that are cold enough, so we'll see. Like I said, but that's the only one that I'm even getting anything out of. I'm assuming that the rest of the holes have pretty much closed off, and I'm not going to drill into the trees to get more. So it's about pretty much done with that. I will be buying some the next time I go shopping, which will probably be on Tuesday, because I'm out of potatoes, and I will be getting more. Let's see, house. I've gotten more done in the house. I will be doing a messy house challenge next week. I'm not probably going to go in the basement because I didn't touch that, but I have gotten a lot more done in my bedroom and in the kitchen, which is really exciting for me. Garden. I have gotten more of the garden prepped. I've got seeds started. I will be showing the video that I shot on that. Just haven't had a time yet. And hoping that I get something out of it this year. Let's see, what else? Chickens. I had 9 older hens. I put an ad on Craigslist. They went very quickly. I am now in the process of sorting out other hens to get rid of. I'm planning to get rid of just brown egg layers. You're supposed to be able to tell by the earlobes. If they're green, then they lay green eggs. If they're brown, then they lay brown eggs. And if they're white, they lay white eggs. Well, apparently 2 of the ones that I thought were laying brown eggs had brown lobes, must have had green, because out of the 6 I put in there, 4 of them laid an egg today, and 2 of them were green. So I need to figure out which 2 these are, take them out, and get more in. Planning to just figure out a half dozen at a time. Once I know who all is laying the brown eggs, then get rid of those 6 and then go with more. I think I have a total of 18 or 19 more hens that I need to get rid of. So it'll be nice when they're all gone. I did look on Craigslist to see how much that they were selling them for. I was shocked. People are asking $30 for them. I don't know that I'll be asking that much since mine are barnyard mixes. They're not purebred. But just getting rid of them will help with the feed bill. Let's see, what else? I think that's about all I can think of for today. Oh, I know what I was going to talk about. I'm going to be starting to change up my schedule a little bit, starting next Sunday. Time change is next Sunday. Once we have the time change and I can be out at the farm later, what I prefer to do is I prefer to eat my big meal at lunchtime, and then I can just take a sandwich with me. That gives me time, weather permitting, that I can really start spending time doing stuff out at the farm. I did get the roof on my pole barn. I got the roof on my outhouse. I need to straighten up fence posts for a couple of places. And I'm going to be starting messing with the horses. I will finally have the time that I need to mess with them, which will be nice. And let me see. Bank. I ran out of checks. I only have 2 left from my regular account. I never did close the joint account because there was stuff that was being paid out of that, including the car insurance. Finally got that straightened out so that it was now coming out of my account. And I was thinking about ordering some more checks from my account, and then I got to thinking about it. They've never told me at the bank. I mean, they know that he died. I took in all the paperwork that I needed for that. They never told me not to use any of the checks with both names on it. And I have started using them because I've got a bunch of them. So there's not a whole lot that I really pay for checks. Just money that I put in for church, electric bill, and the accountant. That's all that I can think of that I had to use a check for. So I should have enough for that. And, also a charity that I give to. I think I can put that on my Visa. So, but that's saving me some money that I don't have to do that, because I am trying to really pinch pennies. I've got to look into something. I got a letter supposed to be from home insurance agent with a different company that would policy that they gave me quote for was about 1/3 of what I'm paying now. I need to look into that and see if that's legitimate. So, I don't know if I mentioned or not that my daughter finally took the blazer. So It's nice not having three vehicles in my driveway. And yeah, that's about all I can think of for now. So I'm getting ready to go to bed, and I will talk at you later.